Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Chet here from Avion Technology here in the Chicagoland area. We are a digital agency that works with other digital agencies. We also work with a lot of small businesses. So one of the small businesses that we work with is law firms. Law firms are always a little bit of a funny word because lawyers, I think, is one of those professions that is a little hesitant to technology change. But at the same time, law firms and as a corollary, law firm websites need to really be extremely sophisticated, extremely good looking, because if you've ever seen a lawyer in real life, they're extremely well dressed, right? Because in their profession, image branding means a lot. So law firm websites also need to be extremely elegant, extremely classy, extremely simple, extremely sophisticated. And so today I'm going to discuss 5. This is a part of my series. It's the audience for this is small agencies, a little bit of education for them, and also if you're a law firm, this is a little bit of education for you as well. So today I'm going to talk about 5 law firm websites that I like. The first is Latham, and so it's LW. I think it's Latham and Watkins. I forget, but the initials are LW.com. Take a look at this. It's extremely clean, extremely professional, and it has an extremely easy navigation. A lot of the bigger law firms typically have things like the practice areas. They have a lot of lawyers, so they need to have a very good user flow, and they need to give the users the ability to filter information, because someone probably wants to see all the lawyers in the Chicago office, right? So you need to give them the ability to filter for geography, or they want to see a lawyer who's working in capital markets, right? So you need to give them the ability to focus on filter practice areas. So these kind of filters, search and filters, are very important in a law firm's website. So LW.com has a very clean and professional look. It also has a very easy nav. The second is Skadden. Again, it's Skadden Art something. Some of these law firms have like really big names. You'll probably see it right here. My editor will put it, but I forget those names. I know their URL. It's Skadden.com. Skadden.com has a very sophisticated look. So amongst the ones that I will discuss today, I really like Skadden.com for the sophistication. The third is Jones Day. I like Jones Day because they have very clear calls to action, right? Any user, when he comes to a website, always clicks on buttons which have a very clear call to action. So Jones Day has very clear calls to action. I always say this, a website is almost like, when you get out of the airport, you have all those signs, exit, immigration, baggage, all these. Without those signs, you would never figure out what to do, where to go. So, and you would then end up asking a lot of people, how do I go to immigration? How do I find my baggage? How do I get a taxi, right? But when you have very clear signs, it makes your job very easy. So it's the same for a user. When a user comes to a website, have very clear calls to action, because that is what tells the user what to do next. The next is BakerMcKenzie.com. This is a huge law firm. I mean, this is a legendary law firm, right? Baker McKenzie. I think it's been around for like 75 years. If you look at their website, their content is very localized. So I think they have a lot of global offices and a lot of partners and a lot of different practice areas. But they've localized their content very well. They've structured their content very well. So that's why I like BakerMcKenzie.com. The last one is DLAPiper.com. I like this one because out of all of these, this was the one which was most interactive. Right? We live in a time when your website, like all other digital things in your life, is competing for your attention. So when a user comes to a website, he's going to give the website like 3 seconds to load, and then maybe another 3 seconds to figure out where the content is, what he's looking for. And if you don't kind of give that content within those 3 seconds of the website loading, they usually just this is usually a random user, right? When they come to a site, they'll just close the window and they'll go somewhere else. So DLA Piper has done a really good job of making their website very interactive. So this is another site that I like. So So you when I was talking, you must have seen all these URLs. You'll also see the URL in these URLs in the description box below. So check those out. If you're an agency, a smallish agency, check out these websites and check out the designs. Because if you get a law firm client, right, you can. I always say, look at. Don't copy. Copying is bad always, but you can look at this for inspiration. You can look at these designs and see what kind of designs are prevalent, what's the benchmark, what's the gold standard, and then you can create something based out of that, right? That's the point. So take a look at this, and if you're a law firm, small law firm, middle-sized law firm, again, take a look at this as well. You'll get ideas. Again, a quick disclaimer, nothing that I said should be construed as legal advice or financial advice for that matter. This is just a conversation based on my research, based on my own experience in this field. So these are 5 law websites. I will get back to you. I will showcase another 5 websites in my next video. Again, all 5. The next 5 are actually really good design websites. So all of them have really good designs. So hope you check that out as well. And let me know how you like this. If you like the content, press like. If you want to subscribe, press subscribe. And if you want to give me a shout, these are my coordinates. If you have a project, or if you just want to throw about some ideas, I'd love to interact with you. Thank you so much. Chet here from Avion Technology in Chicago. Thank you so much, and you have yourself a great day. Thank you.